Person to whom all eyes turn when it comes to a pair of specs. Cheryl Schumann says, just because someone sports eyewear on the screen, it doesn't mean that any pair will do. Schumann should know. She has one of those unusual jobs you'd find, well, only in Hollywood.
I mean, how many other jobs do you know where you can work with Mel Gibson, Kevin Costner, Madonna?
She works with some of the biggest stars in Hollywood, helping create their on-screen images in just about every major motion picture. No, she's not an agent or manager or publicist. She's Cheryl Schumann, optician to the stars. And as Cheryl explains, it all began one day while she was working in a local LA optical shop.
I was in the shop one day and a prop master had come in and asked if he could check out a few frames. And I was interested because I said, why would you want to check out a few frames? And they were women's frames. So he says, well, I'm doing a movie with Shirley MacLaine, and I need to check out a few here and a few there and a few there. Can I do that? And I said, well, let me tell you this. Why don't I come over after work or first thing in the morning before we open and bring over, 600-700 frames because she's going to need to be fitted. And he's like, gosh, would you do that for me? And I'm thinking, would I do that for you? No, I would not go to a movie set, meet a bunch of movie stars.
With 6 years and 2,000 film and television projects under her belt, Cheryl says she is one of the highest paid behind-the-scenes people in Hollywood. One contributing factor is Cheryl's work on the hit movie Hook.
You look beautiful.
Hook was a great film to work on. Robin, we matched his actual glasses, so we matched simply what he wore in real life.
Mr. Hook, I want those kids out of that net in less than 1 minute, or you better get an attorney and hope to God he's better than me.
For Mr. Hoskins, we actually had made some glasses that were true to the period through the 1700s period and used a lot of those out of our period collection.
Pains kids in love with Hook.
For actress Estelle Getty's role as Sylvester Stallone's needling mother in Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, Cheryl decided on a subtle look.
One thing we wanted for her was something that wouldn't take away from her acting, so we went with something very soft. So it was very, very important that they weren't overstated.
Go ahead. Make your bed.
Martin Scorsese contacted Cheryl to provide the eyeglasses for Cape Fear.
For Robert De Niro's character, they wanted something cheap and awful and slimy and yucky and da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, I don't think I have any of those. That's like the one request I don't think I've ever had. I ended up finding this just cheap, awful knockoff pair of a Carrera for $3 doing Venice Beach, and that's what they went with. And you'll see them driving up in these just awful, cheap, gaudy, just glasses. But it was one of the most difficult pairs to find.
One of Cheryl's most recent accomplishments is that of providing the now popular sunglasses for Annette Bening and Warren Beatty in the film Bugsy.
For Annette, we actually designed something. We were looking at sketches from the past, old catalogs, old photographs, and so on and so forth.
First, the name is Ben. Benjamin is in the Bible. And second, I'll see all of you at the opening of the Flamingo on Christmas Day.
For Warren, we in fact found a glass that was purchased through an Army surplus store, which was an actual true aviator from the period.
Cheryl's personal service is evident as she has fun with actor-comedian Larry Miller, who describes his character for the upcoming film The Favor.
A very bright guy who also thinks he's pretty slick.
Okay. Okay, well, I have a couple of ideas. So what I would suggest is I brought a number of different personality ranges, so we can try on and see which you feel is more intellectual or more on the slick and evil side or more on the obnoxious side, because it sounds like all of these are different aspects of your character. So we can try a number of different ones, and we'll both take a look, and then we'll decide from there.
Cheryl, let's do it.
Okay.
They started their search with what Cheryl fondly calls her assassin glasses, which she describes as
dark, evil, heavy, strong.
I don't know what I look like, but I suddenly feel like singing Georgia on My Mind. I don't know why.
They moved on.
This is a rapper glass. This is what a lot of our rappers, gang members, South Central LA.
Well, it's perfect for me then.
And on.
Now, for example, with something like this, we could change his personality type completely.
Okay, all right,
This
sure.
is a character.
Yeah, this is good because I've been... All right, what the heck? It is TV, right? Sure, I bet this looks good. Am I correct?
Now, this is something that can get you into character.
See, now this doesn't fit the shape of my face, but it's right on for the shape of my soul.
And on.
Too high fashion for you?
Wrong planet. I think right off the bat. Just an incorrect planet.
Until they ended up with the perfect pair.
These are great.
This is, you know what? This is, I think, really just close to it's just regular guy, and then it also, because maybe if it just says regular guy, then I can, see, I don't want to have to act all this stuff. I want the glasses to say it all.
Well, unless her aerobics classmates down here, we're onto something. Bingo.
Dr. Schumann? Success.
Thank you.
Wow, I love those glasses Annette wore in Bugsy, huh?
This woman is in love with glasses. You wear a different pair of glasses every day. She has like 10 pairs of glasses.
Well, I wear contacts today so that I can see you, but otherwise I wear glasses. I love glasses. They're a great fashion accessory. I'm the Imelda Marcos of glasses.
Kind of frightening, isn't it? Well, that wraps up this edition of World Entertainment Report. On our next show, we'll talk